Blake's back now, and Blake, another nice day tomorrow, but there is a little rain in the forecast for the weekend.
Yeah, rain increasing, the chance at least, Juliet, Friday into Saturday. Don't think it's a washout at this point, but any chance of rain as we head into the weekend at this point of the year, yeah, we have to be mindful of it with all of the outdoor events. At the very least, the rest of this evening, tomorrow, and Thursday, yeah, we continue this easy-going stretch of weather. It's been now nearly a week in a row where we have been quiet as it can be, and that does continue for the next 48 hours. But you can see Friday, we give the yellow light because of that increasing shower and storm chance, especially later in the day on Friday. That stretches into the beginning of the weekend. Back to today. Daytime highs settling in the middle to upper 70s, pretty close to where we should be here on the 2nd of June. Our warm spot, Muskegon and Fremont, sitting at 79 degrees, 77 the common number, stretching from Big Rapids to Grand Rapids to Kalamazoo, so up and down US 131. For Grand Rapids, 77, a degree warmer than the average of 76. 13 weather ball is solid red. Will be slightly warmer tomorrow by a few degrees. I think away from Lake Michigan, daytime highs tomorrow will crack 80 degrees. Silver lining, the humidity will remain in check. No mugginess to really speak of tomorrow. 13 weather ball brought to you by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale, and one thing's for sure, we'll continue a sun-filled sky. That's the case here as we're pushing into these early evening hours. What an enjoyable day at the lake shore. This is the view out of Grand Haven, our beach camera up the road in Pentwater. Same view. By the way, the water is still quite chilly up and down Lake Michigan. Much of our beaches' water temperatures are in the 50s, but at Grand Haven State Park, the reported water temperature this morning was 44 degrees, so quite chilly. Big picture, high pressure, big bubble. No trouble. That has been the case for several days now, continues to be so. High pressure parked overhead. It won't budge much over the next 24 hours, meaning we stay very quiet. Mostly clear sky tonight. Temperatures falling into the lower 50s, some upper 40s in our coolest spots. That wind works back to the west tomorrow, an onshore wind, and that's why those away from Lake Michigan will likely climb into the lower 80s. And with another clear evening, a clear night ahead of us, for those that are fans of the night sky, you might have noticed this over the last week or so, that Jupiter and Venus very close together, at least from our vantage point here on planet Earth. Just after sunset to around midnight, if you look towards the western half of the sky, you'll see Jupiter and Venus very close together. The conjunction will continue over the coming days, aligning closest in our night sky on the 9th of June. Jupiter is the brighter object higher up in the higher up above the horizon. Venus just slightly below it. So you'll see them close together. They stand out pretty clearly, especially with the clear skies continuing this evening. We'll stay quiet through Thursday, as mentioned. Friday introduces our shower and storm chance, which peaks on Saturday. The silver lining here is that Sunday, it does appear we dry out. We are trending much drier for the back end of the weekend. But the rain and storm chance is all due to a weak boundary working its way into the Great Lakes region. This comes through later in the day on Friday. We'll likely have a few thunder showers knocking on the doorstep. Same thing on Saturday. Don't necessarily think Saturday's a washout. In fact, I think we'll have some dry time throughout the morning and midday hours. But as the afternoon, evening goes on, you pick up the daytime heating, some mugginess. You can see how that pops off a few showers and storms, and something that we'll have to continue to settle those details out as the week goes on. Again, especially with all of those outdoor events going on. Temperatures tomorrow, upper 70s at the lakeshore, lower 80s away from the lakeshore, mostly sunny sky, maybe a few wispy clouds. That's about it for our Wednesday. 13 hour side, 7-day forecast. Easy going through Thursday. Shower and storm chance later in the day on Friday, occasionally throughout our Saturday, but Sunday will be dry, and that might continue into the first half of next week. Notice, Juliet, daytime highs for many above the 80-degree mark each and every day through next week. Humidity picks up a little bit this weekend. I think we're going to be quite muggy just a little bit after this 7-day forecast. Models are pointing towards a very muggy pattern by the end of next week.
I like the low humidity. Thank you, Blake.